traditionally known as jadwal. Your patterns could be open frame or the closed frame. Open frame means your pattern has framework around it, and the closed frame means your pattern doesn't have any framework around it. The scrolling will be open. You don't need to add then the background color. In closed frame, you have to add the background color. So now let's suppose this is your worksheet upon which you are going to draw the pattern. Just mark it center by taking its center point. You can take the center point by drawing the diagonals using a long ruler. So I have divided my worksheet. Now you have to choose what type of pattern you wanna do, like ensign, medallion, whatever. For first project we are going to do the ensign or medallion pattern, right? After choosing the type of pattern, you need to choose what type of replication you want to do, either 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 6, or whatever. Okay, whatever you want, just choose that. And after that, I'm leaving some space for final framework of your art piece. I'm just leaving here roughly 2 centimeter. You can leave 4 to 6 centimeter. Now I am marking a margin so that I'll get a reference. I'm going to do 1 by 4 replication for my framework here. So for replication, definitely I need a tracing sheet. So I'm taking my tracing sheet and fix it with masking tape. Okay, after complete fixing from all 4 sides, I am taking a quarter of this section as I have said I am drawing 1 by 4 replication. So for framing, definitely it's need a replication. If you want your upper half and the lower half differently, then you can use 1 by half replication. I am drawing a medallion pattern here, the framework for a medallion pattern. So I'm using a quarter section. This framework, these bumps must be equal, and I'm using the reference line which I have drawn on my paper, the slanted line, for drawing this pattern. I'm doubling this jadwal. This doubling must be thin and it must be balanced and equal. Now if you want to add, just if you want to pop out some of your color, you want to pop out your drawing, we can add another boundary, another frame around this main frame, and the width of this frame would be little more than your previous one. So this will give a kind of a definition to your sketch work. As you can add color to your background, then the thin border, the thin frame have a color, and then to pop out, to stand out that 2 shades, you can add a dark shade or any gold shade all around in your thick border. Okay, so now I'm folding it for my replication. As I have said, my pattern would be 1 by 4 medallion pattern. So the frame would be equal and same all around. I have sketched a quarter section. Now I'm folding it. Keep remember to put your pencil side outwards. Like the pencil side must be towards you so that you can draw on the opposite side. And try to draw exactly same pattern on the opposite side. Okay, now I got my 2 sections. I can now fold it in half. No need to draw single section. If you get the half of the design, then you can replicate the whole design on the opposite side. So I'm redrawing that side again. Keep remember, again I'm reminding you, the pencil side must be outwards. Okay, now I got my frame. It's looked like a medal. If you can see, the all four sides are balanced and same. The pattern for this frame could be different. It's not necessary to always draw this rhombus shape. For example, you can draw some kind of grooves. No, it's not necessary to always draw these humps. Like I have added a groove in my frame. And one more thing, it is also not mandatory to always take 1/4 replication for your framework. You can draw your frame differently. Definitely, it cannot be one on one. You cannot make it uh, different on all four sides, but you can make it in 1/2 replication. That is, your upper half and the lower half of the frame are not same. Then you will take the 1/2 replication, and mostly this is done in ensign pattern, that is the leaf shape patterns, in which the upper half and the lower half are little bit different. Illumination is all about circle. You can see it's all circular things. We have practiced the leaves, the flowers, the circles are involved everywhere. So these grooves, these hums, and everything is circular. Now I have drawn my half section, you can see. Then you can mirror this and your frame will be ready to have a pattern inside. If you want to add a thick border around it, you can add, just as we did previously in 1/4 replication. It's totally up to you to draw your frame. It's totally up to you to add grooves, to add hums, whatever you want. You want to draw in even solid circular line, you can draw. If you want to use any geometrical shape, you can use. Okay, so you can use anything for your framework.